Hello, friends. Who does not know Hitler? His stylish entrance, the fastest century in popular culture. Hitler's name has become so notorious that people consider him a symbol of oppression and atrocities. In those places, he inflicted great cruelty on his opponents, especially the Jews, and eventually had them killed. One of those terrifying places was Kost West. It was a site where people perished from exhaustion and torment. Eddie Jaku was a Jewish survivor who endured the horrors of the Nazi genocide, the concentration camps, and the loss of his loved ones. Yet despite all this, he referred to himself as the happiest person in the world. Why? Because he learned that what life does to us is not as important as how we view life. In 2020, Eddie Jaku wrote a book on his birthday titled The Happiest Man on Earth. This book is a masterpiece that teaches us how to survive even in the most difficult circumstances, live with a positive mindset, and remain happy. Today, I will tell you the story of Eddie Jaku in his own words. For now, stay tuned and subscribe to your channel Brainstorming Books, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Let's talk about Chapter 1. Things More Valuable Than Money. When I was suffering pain and anguish during the Holocaust, I had the opportunity to change my thinking. I saw that those who only chased after money were missing out on the most valuable moments of their lives. Then I realized that money is not everything. There are far more valuable things. When we think about humanity and love, it becomes clear that true wealth is never in money. During the Holocaust, I had the support of my family and companions, and that was what gave me hope to survive each day. At that time, money had no value because we were reminded of the true precious aspects of life: love, friendship, and supporting one another. The most precious moments for me were when we stood together, facing every difficulty as one. Eventually, I understood that this is true wealth, those relationships and memories that give us the real reason to live. If you want to attain true wealth in life, prioritize relationships and experiences over money. These are the things that keep us happy and content. Chapter 2. Weakness can be turned into hatred. An unusual transformation emerged during the Holocaust. Our weaknesses and pain gradually began to turn into hatred and bitterness. But the question was, could hatred really help us? We had two paths: either transform our weaknesses into hatred and inflict further pain on ourselves, or seek the power within us and let go of that hatred. I observed that hatred makes us even more vulnerable. It drains our strength and makes us more victimized. One day, I decided not to let hatred become a part of my life. I realized that if we convert our weaknesses into hatred, we only harm ourselves and others. Instead, we should embrace compassion and gentleness. That is the path that can save us from hatred and bitterness. It taught me that we become what we feel. If we turn our pain into hatred, we become even weaker. But if we handle it with wisdom and compassion, we can discover our true strength.
Chapter number 3. One Step at a Time. During the Holocaust, each day brought a new fear and a worry about the future that was crushing us. Would we survive until the next day? Would something even worse happen? I saw many people who had lost their hope and had been broken by the fear of the future. At that moment, I made a decision in my heart. I would focus only on living today. Tomorrow will come if you live today, one step at a time. I adopted this thought as a principle of my life. Now I saw each day simply as one step. Whatever difficulty arose, I tried to deal with it in one step. These small steps give us the strength to fight great challenges. I learned that if you fully live today, tomorrow will take care of itself. Chapter number 4. You can receive mercy from anywhere, even from strangers. One day, We were sitting in a bunker, hungry, thirsty, and tired. Suddenly, a Nazi soldier approached me and quietly gave me a small piece of bread. It was not a significant gesture, but that small act taught me that kindness can come from anywhere. That soldier was my enemy, but in that moment, he showed me a glimpse of humanity. I realized that even in this cruel world, if people show compassion for each other, it becomes the greatest strength. We should understand that every person can hold goodness within them, and that at any moment, someone may show you empathy, whether they are a friend or a stranger. He taught me that goodness and generosity never fade from this world. We just need to make the effort to recognize it. Chapter number 5. Hug Your Mother. I have always believed that a mother's love and her nurturing are priceless. But when we were hanging between life and death, I realized that the most valuable thing in the world is a mother's love. One day, we were trapped in a bunker and there was no hope left. I remembered my mother. A quiet sadness covered my heart. But suddenly my mother's voice began to echo in my memories. She always comforted me. Whatever happens, you are not alone. I realized that if my mother weren't there, I wouldn't be able to face life. Her memories, her love, her motherhood gave me the strength to live. Whenever I tell someone to hug your mother, it is not just a phrase, but a deep feeling. A mother's love supports us in every situation. That is why we should hug our mother and thank her, because she is our greatest strength. Chapter number 6. A good friend is my whole world. During the Holocaust, I met a friend who stood by me in every moment. We supported each other, gave each other hope, and faced challenges together. One day, when we were both very tired and disillusioned with life, my friend gave me a reason to live again. He said, if we are together, no hardship can defeat us. In that moment, I realized that friendship is the greatest gift of life. A true friend not only stands by you in your sorrow, but also awakens the hidden strengths within you. So cherish friendship and support each other in every circumstance. Chapter number 7. Courage means never giving up. I found the greatest strength in courage. Courage is not that you are without fear, but that you move forward despite the fear. Every day, fighting through pain and hunger, it felt like everything was over. But whenever I thought of giving up, my heart would say, if you give up, you will lose everything. I saw that those who did not give up somehow managed to survive. Courage is the light that shows us the way in even the darkest times. Courage means not to lose hope for even a moment that tomorrow could be better. Chapter number 8. Every day of life is a precious gift. During the Holocaust, we spent every day close to death. So when freedom was attained, each day became a treasure for me. Even today when I wake up in the morning, I tell myself, today is my most precious day. No day in life is ordinary. No matter how small it may be, each day gives us a chance to be happy, to make others happy, and to give meaning to our lives. After independence, when I recall the significant moments of my life, I realized that if I focus only on pain and sorrow, I would never be able to be happy again. However, if I remain grateful for the small things in life, like freedom, a meal, a smile, or the company of friends, then I can fill my life with happiness. I have made gratitude my principle in life, and now I remain grateful every day for every opportunity and for every relationship. This gratitude gave me the strength to be happy in every circumstance. This was what he says in chapter number 9. Gratitude is the greatest power in life. Chapter number 10. Hatred is a poison. Hatred is the most dangerous poison. It not only harms others but burns us the most. If I continue to hate Germans and Nazis, I would spend the rest of my life in pain. But I decided to let go of hatred. I made forgiveness my principle. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or condoning wrong, but it means freeing your heart. When you forgive, you are not freeing others, you are freeing yourself. This very freedom gives peace and joy to your spirit. Chapter number 11. Friendship and love are the greatest wealth. In the camp, we tried to survive by supporting each other. If we had been alone, perhaps none would have survived. Even after independence, I've always remembered this lesson. Money can run out, fame can fade, but love and friendship always support you. Chapter number 12. How to become the happiest person. Happiness is within you, not outside. If you remain grateful even in difficult situations, let go of hatred, love others, and live each day as a gift, you can become the happiest person in the world. He said that I have seen the hell, yet I still call myself the happiest person in the world, because I have learned that happiness depends not on circumstances, but on our attitude. My journey through life has been spent in the shadows of pain, sorrow, deprivation, and death. I have lost my parents, siblings, and countless friends. I have witnessed everything that represents the darkest chapter of humanity. Yet, despite all this, I have decided that I will not waste the rest of my life in hatred, bitterness, and anger. I have chosen to live my life on the principle of love, gratitude, and joy. I want everyone to learn this. Life is certainly difficult, but there is always hope in it. Every day is a precious gift. Respect it. Let go of hatred, for it only destroys you. Love others, for love is the greatest strength. And above all, never lose hope. Today, at the age of 100, I can say that I truly am the happiest person in the world. And if I can be happy despite all the pain and loss in my life, then so can you. If you like this summary, please like and subscribe, and it will motivate us to create more content like that. Thank you.